Hey guys, Heather Zempel back in Israel today. We're overlooking the Elah Valley. This is the place where the classic battle between David and Goliath took place. Now, we're talking about those moments of being amazed and confused, where we stand between the promise of God and the actualization of that promise. If we actually go back and read in Scripture, we find that David is anointed the next king of Israel in 1 Samuel 16. Samuel comes to the house of Jesse, he lines up all of the sons, and David, who is the kid out in the pasture, is the one who's anointed the next king of Israel. In the very next chapter, we find David coming to the battle of Goliath. Now, there was a time between there when David is anointed the next king and the time of his first great victory. Where was he? Probably back with the sheep. Now, if I'm David, I'm wondering, where is the crown? Where is the throne? Where's my kingdom? I've been anointed the next king, and yet he goes back to the sheep. Then he comes out to the battle, and he defeats Goliath in a stunning and an astonishing way. But then we keep reading in Scripture, we find the throne still isn't his. And what we find is that at one point, he's actually running for his life from King Saul. And he's hiding out in the cave of Adullam. Now, that cave is within eyeshot of this battlefield. In fact, it's just over here down to my left. And so every day as David gets up at the worst moment of his life, still waiting for that amazing promise of God to come true, and confused about why he's in the situation he's in, he's within eyeshot of his greatest victory. Now, all of us have had those moments where we stand in places of being amazed at the promises of God. Maybe it's something we read in Scripture. Maybe it's something that's been confirmed to us in prayer, something that we're holding on to, believing God for tightly. And yet we're hiding out in the cave of Adullam, or we're still out with the smelly sheep. What do we do in that moment? Just like Abraham, just like Moses, we've got to be people of faith. And faith is not just an idea, it's not just a good feeling, it's a posture of active obedience to God. Not defending why he has or hasn't done what we believe that he's promised to do. Rather declaring his character of goodness and faithfulness and sovereignty in the midst of it. And believing if we posture ourselves in obedience and humility and declaring his character, that he will position us on any platform that he's called us to. So thanks for following along. We'll pick it up again a little bit later as we continue to explore the crossroads of our faith and how we're to live in those.